Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Spotty Tribe, our 101 Dalmatians challenge here in the pre-release version of Niche, where we are currently besieged by leeches. Not just any leeches either. These leeches are huge. Look at the poor little Uno here. The little Uno, he's just got this gigantic leech on him. I feel like it's almost like a alligator sort of leaping out of the water, the same size as him, and he's just wrestling underwater with this leech. So thankfully, Uno won't be alone much longer. We have Zenta, who does not have underwater body the way that these two do, but has eaten one of the wonderful water-breathing berries. And we've got Zenkalo, who actually happens to be Uno's brother, and Zenkalo will hopefully be able to help his little brother get that gigantic leech off. I think that the family will be able to eat for days based off of this leech too. Oh my gosh, that's kind of hilarious. It'd almost be fun if there were different size leeches, right? Like different sizes of schools of fish, different size leeches. That might be kind of fun. But anyway, we are back in our 101 Dalmatians challenge, and I have something a little embarrassing to admit to you guys. I thought we had a few more days for the challenge, but we actually just have today and tomorrow, and then Thursday is the release of the full version of Niche. I can't believe that. We have put over 140 hours into Niche across hundreds of episodes with thousands of precious little nichelings born. Where's my angry cookie child? I kind of want to cradle my angry cookie child right over here while I tell you guys about this. But the full version's coming out on Thursday. As you guys know, I am ridiculously excited, and I just peeked at the discussion pages over on the Steam official page for Niche, and oh my gosh, the screenshot that they had over there was so cool. It's an updated version of the Barina hybrids with toxic body or some sort of pattern mutation, and it looks amazing, and they're in this really tough swamp, and it makes me so excited for when we are going to be able to dive in to the new version and start a new legacy tribe. That is the thing that most of you guys seem to really want. A lot of you, a wonderfully surprising and, well, like happily surprising amount of you, miss the role playing, and I agree. I miss not like quite. I will try to move a little faster on the role playing in the future. Famous last words. Sorry guys, but a lot of you miss the role playing and you miss getting to know the tribe, and agree with me that maybe keeping the numbers more around 20 to 30 creatures is a good maximum. So what we'll probably do in the future is focus on making a legacy tribe first in Niche, and then after we have a good arc of our legacy tribe and we just get to let their culture and their stories kind of evolve naturally as we play, we'll kind of have like the end of a season with them, and then we'll scooch into some of the amazing challenges you guys have suggested in the new version of Niche. But I think a legacy tribe will be a good way to experience the full version of Niche for the first time, since it will allow us to actually get used to all of the new things and figure out how to play with the new features, what the new islands are like, before we start adding a challenge onto that. So alright, there's what we're gonna do when it comes to the full release version of Niche. Oh, and then the announcement of the stream. Fingers and paws crossed, my friends. This Saturday, we will hopefully have a live stream. I still need to do some testing to make sure that all of my equipment works for live streaming. But this Saturday, I'm hoping to live stream with you guys, and we will have a special stream version of Niche, a special tribe that's only for streams, and we'll be able to make decisions together about where to go and what to do and what to name the nichelings, and you can see in real time as we unexpectedly get eaten by Razorinas, or we have twins, or Tata is reborn, and things like that. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You never know what's going to happen from tribe to tribe, and that's all my rambling news as usual. 5 minutes of series little PSA. I'm sorry guys. There's leeches everywhere. We're going to go ahead and just have to kind of suck up the fact that everybody's going to be bleeding, so we're going to try to cure everybody of their leeches. Oh, and I needed to do a head count really quickly. Well, we'll have babies. We'll have a round of babies, and we'll do a head count in just a minute or two. But alright, so guys, with 2 days left, let's see if we can wrap up our Dal challenge by gathering up as much food as possible this time, and then possibly having a massive baby boom tomorrow. So, maybe today will be the day where we just gather as much food as we can, and tomorrow will be the baby boom. But Mint is heavily pregnant, and she is not going to wait till tomorrow, so let's go ahead and see what kind of baby she has. Oh, what a cutie. Oh my gosh, we had so much death. Why? Oh no. Rikoko has been born. Oh my gosh. So little Rikoko is born. She is another spotty member of the tribe, thank goodness. She's got a couple sisters. Oh my gosh, there's more leeches coming. They're coming for her. Get out of the water, Suja. They're going to get you. Oh, you guys both have leeches. Get these leeches off. There we go. And you guys, these, did you see these, Razorina? Oh no, there's another leech. There's already another leech. Oh no, we've already got to remove another leech. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. Hopefully no birds are going to show up all of a sudden and eat the unattended babies. Here, we're going to have Laquana scooch over and try to guard the babies. There we go. And then over here, Zen is going to go look for more food resources. We'll have him gather up that. Any bunnies nearby? There are a surprising number of bunnies nearby, actually. And I think, oh my gosh, so many bunnies. Yeah, we can get a few of them. And I can at least destroy that berry bush. Might as well, since I can't collect from it for now. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Oh my gosh! The giant leeches have returned. Oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the giant leeches. There's so many fish everywhere to eat. We just have an abundant amount of fish. Let's get that leech off. Oh no, get out of the water if you can't swim, my dear. Alright, and then this guy, Rakuno, oh no, he also can't swim. So let's get him out of the water as well. And he can't even fish. Why is he even in the water? There we go. And we have Ressi doing some fishing. Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can see who my fishers are. Oh, there's a bunny! So many choices! Suddenly we're like have an abundance of food. Alright, and Isisi can do only a little bit of fishing, but she can help chase the fish. There we go. And then Simi, come down here. You weren't supposed to like actually get bleached. You were supposed to just catch the leech. Alright, can't catch that fish. Oh my gosh, there's a fish like practically in the nest. That is so amusing to me. Alright, come here fish. Alright, let's see. And then we've got Cora. It's just chaos. Chaos everywhere. There's just so much stuff happening all of a sudden. Ronu, are you supposed to mate with Cora? Cora! Oh my gosh, this family tree is chaotic. Our peaceful beginning where I could tell you guys some information is definitely behind us now. This family has gotten huge. Cora, who were you mating with? Can you tell me? Rokirnu, which one? Why are you drowning? Because you're a baby. Oh no. Alright, let's see. Where is Cora? I know she's somewhere in here. It would be kind of nice if you could search by nichelings. Also, thank you to those of you who mentioned if I want to do that challenge next time where we never look at our actual genetics, so we kind of have blind genetics. The problem is going to be I won't be able to rename the creatures, because now when you rename creatures you go into their family tree, and as soon as you click on somebody to like rename them, you can see all of their genetics. So we'll have to see how we're going to deal with that. Cora, where are you? Okay, she's going to be one of the females. Is she down here? Nope. I need to see who her mate was. Oh, there she is, for crying out loud. Wow, Cora has had a lot of children. A lot of children, and mostly with Ronu, after all. Okay, so Ronu, you were supposed to be mating with her. I'll have to wait because he's been wounded because he can't really swim, and I almost drowned him. But there's a lot of food to be had. Is that Razorina coming to get our bunny meat? Back off, this is our bunny meat. But there is a lot of food to be had on this island, so I'm going to try to just focus for a second and gather up as much of it as possible. Let's see. Oh no, we've been bleached over here too. The leeches are actually a huge problem, and I don't think I can get rid of them this time, unfortunately. Dang it, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful with the leeches. Alright, and then over here we have this happy little couple having some babies. Let's go ahead and get her pregnant. There we go. Who? I heard that. Okay. Alright, clear all of this nonsense. I know I have leeches all over the place. Oh my gosh. And we've got blood all over the place. Oh my gosh. Who? Oh, was that them? I thought I heard different mating. Oh, they mated and I was over here freaking out. I did that. I thought that there was a rogue, so I was really panicking. Alright, focus, Seri. Okay, the Razorinas are coming. Let's get this guy off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and heal him before the Razorinas get us. Alright, we should be able to breathe underwater now. Okay, good. And then, oh my gosh! Zenta? Huh. Zenta has really high... Yeah, Zinta is not doing well. How is Zinta still drowning? I guess low oxygen, so we're about to lose Zinta, unfortunately. You have to definitely be careful when you're playing around with, definitely be careful when you're playing around with those water-breathing berries. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. Hopefully catch this Razorina. Almost. There's some clamshells. Okay, so a little bit of chaos. This always happens every time we get the tribe number up above, like... up above about 30. I just cannot focus for beans, and it's really hard to figure out like where we're going, what we're doing. I should have had her dig, but I misclicked. There we go. So let me try to slow down for a second. Also, let's try to get this guy over here. And we're gonna have the help of a kindly stranger, since these two don't really know each other. There we go. And there's more berry bushes over here, which is great. Which reminds me, twins! Yes, all right. Which reminded me, we have our nimble-fingered nimble pickers now being born into this nest, and it looks like we have even more nimble fingers on these two as well. So this group is doing a very good job of having lots and lots of twins, which is very helpful. All right. Oh, and there is some food, but he's not any good at collecting it. All right. Then over here, nut, another nut. And then I'll have this guy. Oh, there's a good spot. There we go. And we've got some of them exploring this direction. It feels so impersonal just to be like some of them instead of just saying like Solana is exploring. But we do have a little bit of a problem when we've got this many nichelings in being able to keep track of everybody. So, oh, and there's a little nest. Awesome. And maybe we'll have Solana have a child if she can. Could she have a child with Zinta? He does have no pattern. No, they definitely would not be safe to have kids together. But she might find Niho. Ooh, let's have Niho and Solana if they can survive. Their eyes meet across the little river stride, the little stream as the fish jump under them. And they have some really beautiful color spots. So it might be fun to see those spots mixed together. Oh gosh, but yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to the time when we'll be able to focus on our tribes individually, and we will be able to really focus on being able to enjoy their stories on an individual level. There we go, with the little role playing, because it just feels different to be able to be like, oh, watch as this family that we've known and cherished for so long grows over time, versus like just running from place to place. Let's see, and Ririla can probably help us if there's any bunnies nearby, actually. I think she and Zen might be good bunny hunters. There we go. Alright, so, phew, let's figure out what we're going to do with Resiana. We'll figure out where we're going to move her. Oh, and we still have this group up here who has the tree and all of these nuts to collect. There we go. And I guess I'll just destroy the berry bush for now, because I don't have anybody to collect the berries, and it'll regrow before I send somebody back over there. Alright, so we're not getting quite as much food as I need, because we're not restoring the amount of food that we're taking every turn. But we'll get there. We'll get there, I hope. I think we just had a bunch more babies. Oh my gosh, look at the leeches. Yeah, we've definitely got to watch out for these leeches. I think we just got bleached again. So let's go ahead. Oh no, and she's also hurt. Okay. Let's move you up here then. There we go. Maybe this will work out better actually, because he is hurt. Paul will be able to gather up berry bushes at least. All right, we'll gather some berries from there. And then I think Tata is quite amused to have met Rovan. Rovan left the tribe so long ago that I don't think Tata knows anything about him. So they're just like kind strangers to one another. And Nikki is at the Bones of Tusk. So let's see. She'll go ahead and destroy that berry bush and continue exploring onward. We've almost explored the whole island. Oh, we definitely need to destroy this berry bush. That's a danger berry bush. Oh, and that is a delicious mole that we'll go ahead and eat. And then Ronunu here can try to seek out his very own berry bush. I think that would be a good idea. Oh, there's one right over here, because he's got double nimble fingers, just like the rest of his family. And we have a little girl who also has... Nope, she has claw. She wants to be a fighter. Forget those nimble fingers. All right, there we go. Spreading the family out. Popping over... These two are... Oh, they weren't as close as I thought they were. These two are having a lot of really great kids. Alright, gathering up berries. There we go. Hopefully Hopefully we can get more food than we're expending, but I don't think it's gonna happen. All right, and Niho, let's have you jump over here. And he can see the beautiful Solana with her gorgeous eyes, and she can destroy that poison berry bush. And there's a normal berry bush. Ooh, and actually she'd be protected with these thorns on either side of that nest, so that might be a good spot. All right, let's continue exploring. Oh, and she even has 2 permanent nests. Talk about prime nesting location. Holy moly. All right, we'll do some exploring and food gathering over there. Yeah, I think we're gonna focus on food because we only have tomorrow before it's time to try to have the 101 Dalmatians kind of all in one rush. And let's see, can you guys do any more hunting? Sujiya, you can get that Razorina if you can chase him down. Good job. All right, what about over here? Neither of these two can get the Razorina, and Mint needs to have more babies. So, oh, but she can get that nasty leech. There we go, and we'll have him jump up, stay close to his family. Cirilla can search. Oh, there's a berry bush. Good job. You and your sibling can take care of that. There we go. So much to do. Now, can we find any bunnies? There is indeed a bunny right over there that I think they could reach. If I come this way. There we go. So he got that bunny. And she got this bunny. There we go. So getting a little bit better at collecting up the food. Let's see. And we'll scooch you over here. There is a leech on Ayana, and she's actually hurt, so I think she'd run back to her dad. Like, what the heck is on me? There we go. And then he can gather up that. And then this little guy can help his mom out with the other side of the berry bush. And I wonder if you can clear away these thorns. Like, does it sacrifice a creature to clear away the thorns? Which would kind of suck, but then we would at least be able to use that block for a possible spot for a nut to fall. I'll have to look into that. All right, well, I think we're okay on leeches. I kind of feel like I need to do a leech check on everybody to make sure they're all okay. And I know this guy is very eager to get back to his lovely mate. Look at all these babies. Lots and lots of babies. So we are having a ton of spotty babies, and we're finally getting to the point where we can really explore and chase down all of these different fish, which is very helpful. Let's send her over here. Can she get these fish? Yes. I mean, look at all these fish. How many more of the family members can dive in, quite literally, and get these fish, eh? Because there's a ton of them. Look at all of them. And we do have Platypus Beak unlocked. Honestly, making some water-ready Dalmatians would have been the way to go here. All right. Hey, Razorina. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of Razorina down here. Wow. And look at how far Yuno can go. You can swim so much further than I realized. I've never been an underwater creature properly, so that might be really fun to explore in the future. And look at her. I love those big giant pebble dots. Oh, that's so much fun. These two definitely are having some very interesting children. I will say, just because I know a few people have commented on it, I do miss being able to know each of the creatures individually. I totally agree. I totally know exactly where you guys are coming from. We're just sort of at this point of the game, we've only got 2 days left, so we kind of need to focus on just trying to get everybody to the point where we can see if we meet our very first attempt at the 101 Dalmatians challenge. All right, and you, my dear, can just come right back over here and try to do a dig. Let's see, and there's a little bit of food to be collected over here. And then you, buddy, probably would be better off moving out, trying to find more things. All right, what am I going to do with Ame here? Maybe collect from here. Can you fish or gather? And I have learned that with the 101 Dalmatians challenge, it may be really, really easy to actually go ahead and just get like, can I get that fish? Yeah. It may be really easy to be able to get the pattern, but if you really want to prosper, you need to focus a lot on having diverse ways to get tons of food. Like getting creatures with the nimble fingers in early on really helps. Let's see. And I think this little guy, we can move him over here so you can do some work there. And then you might as well destroy that and keep moving because it'll give us more food. You're going to have your baby. Wait, is there a leech? There was a leech on the baby. How on earth? Oh, who knows? All right, let's see. Yay, more babies! Oh no! And this little one's mom died. That's so sad. And here's a bunny at least. But yeah, if I could say anything from what we've gathered from the 101 Dalmatians challenge so far, it would be have diverse creatures who can get lots of different food resources from the get-go, and really focus on keeping different lines going. Your berry gatherers, your collectors, your explorers. We haven't really had to worry about defenders on this particular island, but whoa, hey buddy, I'm gonna eat you before you eat me, excuse you. All right, let's get that leech off. Yeah, we haven't really had to worry about predators on this particular island. Oh no, and the mating didn't take for some reason with Mint and her mate. But it is something that on other islands, or even as time goes on, we would have to worry about. I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into more predators, but I think this is supposed to be like a super peaceful island. All right, and there's a lot of berry bushes over here, and we would have been able to get so much more from these berry bushes if I had had a creature with nimble fingers assigned to this area, and I didn't. All right, let's see. What will we do with you? You are actually a digger. I don't really have my diggers fully utilized the way I should, so that's the other thing. If you kind of can like mark, maybe like the idea of having our various creatures display what they hunt through dots, I think, like what color dots they do, I think that would have really helped, because then I could just glance and be like, cookie dough, she does these kinds of things. We'll put her in there. Let's have her mate come over, repair the nest, and propose having another baby. Their daughter went out to explore the world, got attacked by leeches, and ran back. Their other child is helping them to gather up nuts. But yeah, if I had like been like, okay, brown dots and nimble fingers or crackerjaw, yes, those are nut collectors, it probably would have been so much easier for me from the get-go. Or if I had somehow been able to mark out like which creatures were best at doing different tasks early on for like swimming or fishing and catching different size fish. What? There's koi fish that swim around inside. I didn't know that there were going to be koi fish that actually can swim around out here. I thought they were stream only fish. All right, let's see if I can get this little guy over here. There we go. What about you? There we go. Can you get him? That's so cool. I've never really explored the waters. This is awesome. Maybe we will do a mermaid challenge. All right, let's jump over here. And this little one, oh my gosh, doubled up strength with his claws. But again, we didn't get that water body because big body was in the way. All right, there we go. And then this one, big body, big body. Darn, we just have not been very lucky. We got super lucky with the few that had the aquatic body and just haven't seen it since then. All right, let's see. Attack, a little bit of fishing, some crackerjaw. I guess run you along this shoreline? So yeah, really the 101 Dalmatians challenge, I kind of misinterpreted it as being focused on gathering up creatures with the right patterns. And actually, the entire hard part of the 101 Dalmatians challenge is making sure you have enough food and being really, really smart about assigning different creatures the ability to gather that food. But anyway, I've repeated that enough times. You guys get the idea by now. All right, so let's have these little explorers kind of move along this shoreline, gathering up what they can. Again, we've barely managed to collect more food than we're going to spend, but I think we've done a good enough job. We should have about 4 turns roughly to try to get way up there and see if by tomorrow, at the time that we have for our usual daily episode, we're gonna see if we're able to have 101 Dalmatians. I don't think we're gonna be able to pull it off, but I'm gonna do my best. It's gonna be very exciting. The final moments of the challenge before we start moving into the official release, and then maybe we'll definitely give it a whirl in the future. But we might do it with like culture, who knows? Like maybe only certain creatures we'd focus on their stories, and everybody else would be kind of like worker bees. All right, we'll scooch her over to her mate and breed and baby. There we go. Wait, did you guys? Yeah, good. They're gonna have a baby. All right, and he can keep moving. Might as well just destroy that since we can't gather enough from it. Oh no, somebody died over here. Don't die, I need your spots. Speaking of needing spots, let's go ahead and get this guy. Oh, there's another nest. Yes, so many babies about to happen over here. All right, this guy can proudly sit here and be like, I have fallen in love with you, and she can be like, oh, that'll work. There we go. And she can just jump from these 3 nests and have so many babies. So Lana, you're about to have so many babies. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy that. Might as well get what we can out of it. And she's gonna eat that Razorina just came right up to her nest for little pregnancy cravings. But all right, that covers everybody, you guys. And next time we are gonna go through and we are going to rush on having as many babies as possible. We have 59 creatures right now. I actually think that only a few of them happen to be non-patterned with no dots. So we'll see if we can get to 101 with a gigantic baby boom tomorrow. And then Thursday, we will begin our new legacy story where we will start with our Adam and Eve, give them their new names, and we will possibly start on random islands. We're gonna have to see. There's so many new features we really haven't had a chance to appreciate in the new versions of Niche. So we'll kind of get to poke all those new features, get used to them for a short little seasonal arc with a new legacy to follow. We might dabble with our Yukir tribe again because I miss them. So if you guys kind of like the idea of maybe moving the Yukirs to the new version of the game, let me know. We're gonna have to think about that. Like, how would we manage that? Maybe we will complete finding all of the prehistoric genes in the old save file, and then after that move the Yukirs to the new file. But those will be things we talk about in the future. Look out for more information. I still have to do some testing to make sure I can stream, but on Saturday we might do a niche stream together to celebrate the release, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.